my day-to-day life became about increasing my testosterone, and I got it from 440 to 737 nanograms per deciliter naturally, which was a great accomplishment. That's like a 70-80% increase naturally, which was fucking awesome. That felt awesome. Like, I felt way better. I got like massive sex drive back. I felt like really alive again. I started waking up with morning wood again. It was fucking awesome. And then from around that point, I was 25 years old. This is when I started to research TRT, injecting testosterone and basically becoming unnatural. I started to speak to like bodybuilders in the gym, guys who had done full steroid blasts, and guys who were actually just injecting testosterone. And I knew that at some point I'm probably going to end up hopping on this, because in my own values, I was like, you know what? At some point, it actually completely makes sense to consider this. You
He's full of shit. He wanted to do the fake natty thing.
don't have to, like, you know, take my values or anything. This is just me, my personal opinions. So when I was like 25 years old, I remember I really started to think, okay, I'm not like planning to do it anytime soon, but I'm definitely kind of open to it now. It's a big commitment, there's risk. So I took a lot of time to research it, speak to a lot of people.
Yeah, so the cope wasn't working. So, like, you notice how his whole story changed? So first he was natural and telling everybody to, like, how to boost your test naturally with a carnivore diet and all this horse shit. Then he got exposed for being a fake natty. Then he had this cope. Oh, I was going to talk about it eventually, but, you know, I wanted to see how it goes first, you know, because I didn't want to just promote it and, like, tell people, oh, I feel great, and then, like, you know, a few months later, I don't feel great. Just pure cope. Now it's, oh, yeah, like, I knew for performance enhancement, I was going to do this eventually, and, like, you know, this was just my plan all along. Like, fuck right off, dude.
People, keep improving my levels naturally. I had been bodybuilding now for about like 8, 9 something years, maybe even close to about 10 years. I was 26 years old, getting to 27 years old. And that's when I decided earlier last year to hop on. So from the start of last year, I've been injecting 150 milligrams of testosterone a week. I'll talk to you now about the pros and cons and my full experience, but I want to make this very clear. I did years of research before this. I did natural bodybuilding from...
Nope, he did not. This guy doesn't research shit. He's a fucking idiot. He has no idea what he's talking about. Like, look, the fact that he's been on 150 for the last, like, year and a half is just silly. This guy is a basic bitch retard. So, why in the fuck would you go to a TRT clinic? There's just no point. Like, I know this guy makes money, but, they make their money through service, and they will charge you a ridiculous amount of money for the service. The one clinic near me in Toronto, they charge $5,000 for the year just to have the luxury of being able to get prescribed testosterone. And obviously they throw in a bunch of things like, oh, we'll do your blood work and we'll read it for you and track things, and you can call us when you have any problems and do monthly consults and all this horse shit. All you want is the drug. You don't need any of that fucking horse shit. So they charge you these ridiculous fees for the service just to have the luxury of being prescribed the drug. If you're smart, you're just going to source the drug yourself. So why spend $5,000 plus, you know, depending on the dose you're taking, like maybe an extra $100, you know, for the actual drug you're taking, when you could just spend $100 for the drug you're taking, if not cheaper because you're getting it black market. It's just silly and stupid. Even if you're like rich and you don't care and money's no object for you, that just sounds silly. And on top of that, you're also dealing with doctors, right? So they're going to be managing your dose, and if they don't like something on your blood work, like, okay, you're on 150 test, but your testosterone is over 1500 or something. Oh, your testosterone's too high. We need to lower your dose. They do stupid shit like that all the time. So you're paying money to get cock blocked by a bunch of fucking retards who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Makes no sense. And this guy explicitly stated he wanted to go on testosterone for performance enhancement. Why are you staying on 150 for performance enhancement? Like, if your blood work looks good, you don't have high blood pressure, everything's going fine, why not push the dose up once you've kind of, you know, gotten those gains from the 150? Like, this guy is just a silly idiot who does no research, doesn't fucking care, and he's just lazy and dumb.